If I say danger one time, you might want to watch yourself. But if I say danger a second time, you just might have to show me what you're working with. Danger is that deck, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very fast-paced FTK, not OTK, FTK deck. But when that fails, it hits you with the Topologic Gunpowder Dragon, ripping multiple cards out of your opponent's hand to secure you a game. Ironically enough, when your opponent Topologic Gunpowder Dragons you, it's a good thing. I'm TheCaliEffect, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, then go and destroy that subscribe button. But more importantly, go ahead and hit that notification bell because, well, I can't, like, it feels so weird not to be in front of a camera to show you guys, but we just too strong. I also want to give a special thanks to every single one of my Patreons. Without you guys, videos like this would not be possible. I also want to give a mad shout out to our newest Patreon, Brandon Storm. Welcome to the group. So I do have a couple of announcements. We are working on some updates. I took out the camera for two reasons. First of all, my camera broke while I was at the football game. And secondly, we're going to be doing things a little bit different. So I really hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully this video, I'll actually have the names of the cards on the right hand side. But let's get into this Danger deck profile, ladies and gentlemen. Alright guys, before we talk about Danger, let's get into those stats, man. I feel that Danger, if you take away the FTK aspect from this deck, it's still a very, very powerful deck. It can make huge boards. The fact that it has access to so many level 7 monsters mean that Exceed 7 is very popular with it. So Big Eye, but even more importantly, number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk is a really good card. I think overall this deck will continue to top YCS events, whether it is a Dark Warrior build or if it's a more pure traditionalized Danger Darkworld build that I'm playing. But let's start off with the monsters so I can get you better acclimated to the deck and show you how exactly I play it, because it's a lot different than anything you've probably ever seen. We're going to start off with 2 copies of Danger Bigfoot. A lot of builds have opted to drop him, but I think he's a very good going second card. For the people that don't know, Danger monsters have 2 abilities. One ability is that you can reveal them excuse me, in your hand, and then your opponent randomly chooses a card and you discard it. And if it wasn't this card or the card that you're specifically revealing, the card in its name, then you get to special summon it and then draw a card. Its second ability is if they are discarded themselves, they gain you an ability. What Bigfoot does is when he's discarded, you can destroy a card on your opponent's side of the field. So it really does help to be able to have some disruption in case you're going second. Next is 3 copies of the Big Daddy Danger Nessie. The reason why this card is so good, because when it is discarded, it allows you to search 1 danger card from your deck to your hand. So it's really good for popping off with your combos. It's also the level 7 danger monster, so it allows you to go into your huge plays, whether it's an FTK or just a huge combo. Next is 2 copies of Danger Dogman. This Danger monster I don't really like. When he's discarded, he decreases the attack of all your opponent's monsters by 1,000. But the reason why we run him is because he is a level 7. That is right, he is a level 7 Danger monster. So him plus Nessie can make that Tomahawk on his own. Next, we run only 2 copies of Danger Mothman. I've seen a lot of builds running 3, a lot of players running 3, and it's for good reason. What he does is that when he's discarded, you can draw a card and discard a card, or have both players draw a card and discard a card. He's essentially a Darkworld Diddlings in monster form. Now, the reason why I only run 2 is because I feel that if it isn't the most important Danger monsters, then you shouldn't be running 3 of them. Danger Mothman is very powerful, but he's not an important Danger monster. And the next thing is that your Danger monsters can only gain their second effect once per turn. So drawing any 2 copies of Danger Mothman at any given time isn't a great thing. Now, granted, you can use the first effect as many times as you want to, but hitting Danger Mothman's after you've already used its first or second effect is no bueno. Next is 2 copies of Danger Sushinoko. I think I said it right the first time. This guy is powerful because he's going to guarantee you a special summon to your side of the field through his effects. He also gets you a draw if you just so happen to not hit him, but he's that guaranteed special summon level 3 guy, really powerful. After that, we run 3 copies of Danger Jackalope. He is an important Danger monster, which is why we run the max on him. You got to run 3 copies of him, in my opinion. When he's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Danger monster from your deck to your side of the field. Really good for getting your level 7 monsters out to start off your combo. Next is 2 copies of Danger Chupacabra. This card I didn't feel was really good at 3, mainly because it's a card that if you see in your beginning hands and you start pitching him off your first card, it's not great. But when he is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Danger monster to your side of the field. That's it for all of the Danger monsters we run at 16. A whopping huge number of Danger monsters. I think I wouldn't play a lower count But if Firewall Dragon does get banned like it should, or Cannon Soldier gets banned, then I might drop some of the Dark Worlds for more Danger cards. I really don't think so. I think the only thing that would stop it, nope, I'd still probably play it the way it is. Next is 2 copies of Dark Lord Grapha. A lot of people play 3 of this card. I don't think it's correct. Dark Lord Grapha serves one purpose in this deck, one huge purpose. He's part of the FTK. He bounces a Dark World monster from your field to your hand and spell summon himself, and then that's pretty much it. Now, he does have a great effect that when he's discarded, you can destroy an opponent's card, but we also have that in Danger Bigfoot, and we don't expect to go second every single time. Nonetheless, he's a very powerful card. I do like him, and I think that once we do lose the FTK, we'll become more control-focused, meaning summoning monsters like Grapha and Bigfoot will make rank 8s, which could dominate the board. Next is 3 copies of Snow, Unlight of the Dark World. This is the Dark World, the only Dark World I max out at, mainly because he can search any Dark World when it's sent to the graveyard. It's just a really, really powerful card. Lastly is 1 copy of Brow, Huntsman of the Dark World. Now, the reason why I actually like him is because he gets you an extra draw, and he's a Dark World monster that fulfills your conditions of an FTK. He is a summonable Dark World monster that you can bounce with Grapha. That's it for the Dark World monsters at 6 Dark Worlds. I think that 6 is a perfect number. I wouldn't run any more, and I don't think I would run any less in this particular build. We ran 2 copies of Dark Grepher. Do not worry, ladies and gentlemen. We actually don't play Isolde. I was kind of excited to not play Isolde in this deck because the Isolde, malicious, whatever, that stuff is a little annoying seeing it every single game. But more importantly, this deck actually doesn't need the Destiny Hero malicious engine or whatsoever to pop off. Dark Grepher is just really good though, being able to send danger monsters from your hand to the graveyard, and then certain cards from your deck to your graveyard to pop off with your combo. 2 copies of Armageddon Knight for almost the exact same reason as Dark Grepher. Some of the cards that I'm going to show you, you need to your graveyard, and Armageddon Knight actually allows you to pop off. A lot of times I'll actually send Dark World cards that I don't have in my hand, so he acts as a little bit of a buffer between getting your Dark World monsters in the graveyard and getting your other combo pieces. 1 copy of Destrudo. This card's really powerful in this deck. It allows you to make your second 7 if you can't make him in normal ways. It also is sent to the graveyardable by Dark Grepher and Armageddon Knight, so you don't have to run Ascended Thunder. 1 copy of Blackwing Zephyro. This was actually a late addition to the deck. You don't necessarily need him all the time. I was actually running Shadow Dragon, but you know, you can play him if you want to. I think he's a great, great card in this build. 1 Nightmare Corruptor Ibli. I actually do make those Nightmare monsters quite often, and I love gaining their effects, discarding certain danger monsters to get extra monsters to your side of the field to make a fine board. And lastly is 1 copy of Cannon Soldier. You need it to FTK your opponent. That's it for the monsters at 30 whopping total, a grand total of 30 monsters. That is a lot of monsters. For the spells, we run 3 equipped spell cards, no Isolde. There was actually a time where I was running 4 equipped spell cards, mainly because it was just like, it felt so powerful, but there were so many times where I just didn't get it off. You can run Isolde and 4 equipped spell cards in this deck, but you're gonna have a hard time making summon sorcerers without that Destiny Hero malicious. 2 copies of Living Fossil and 1 copy of DDR. These are just extenders. They allow you to go further into your play. For the tech, the spicy tech, it should be known that this card is relatively expensive by now. Fortunately for me, I was able to have quite a few before they skyrocketed. The bidding of N is amazing in here. It is so easy to put 7 dark monsters in the deck. Like, that's not even a requirement for this deck. It's like, how? And the reward is that you get to draw 3 cards. So if your danger monsters don't pop off the right way that you need them to, all you have to do is fill your deck or your graveyard with 7 dark monsters, and you can almost start all over by drawing 3 cards. The beginning of the N also complements the DDR pretty well. 1 copy of Monster Reborn, that's our extender. 1 copy of Scoop Charge when we want to win. 1 copy of Reinforcement of the Army to search our Dark Warriors. 1 copy of Card Destruction. I like and hate this card. I hate it because it gives my opponent a new hand, but I like it because if you activate it, you're probably going to win. And then 1 copy of Danger Zone. Now, the theory behind this is that you summon Gumblar, you rip 2 cards out of both players' hands, and then during your opponent's turn, if you have a Chupacabra in hand, you can activate Danger Zone, draw 3 cards, discard 2, trigger Chupacabra, summon it to your Topologic Bombar Dragon, and then rip 2 more cards out of your opponent's hand. So that's why I actually run the Danger Zone. A couple of cards I really want to talk to you guys about. I think that these cards are really powerful and soon to be on the rise. Shadow Beast it's just another great card that you can send off of Armageddon Knight for a free plus draw. I really wanted to run World Legacy Succession because it's another Monster Reborn for the deck. But a card that I think that everybody sleeps on is Danger Response Team. Like, wow. I was actually looking for an out to Thunder Dragon Colossus, and I read this card, and it's like, whoa, All I have to do is summon a danger monster to my side of the field, and then I can bounce their card. Even more importantly, Danger Response Team allows you to draw cards and discard cards. It's just like an amazing card. I didn't run it in the main board, but I definitely considered siding it against Thunder Dragon because, again, it's in free out to Colossus. It's just insane. Not that Colossus bothers this deck too much. That's it for the main board at 40 cards. For the extra deck, I actually leave a lot of room for you guys to play whatever you want. Topologic Gumblar Dragon for when we want to Gumblar people. If they hit the Firewall, we go straight to the Gumblar combos. Firewall Dragon for the FTK. This is a card that I didn't see a lot of people play. This deck is all dark monsters, and most of them are different types. You can actually make the FTK without Summon Sorceress, but you do need to play Curious inside of your deck. One copy of Nightmare Unicorn, and again, there's so many ways to FTK your opponent in this deck. This card's actually used to shuffle back in the Firewall Dragon so you can summon it again to gain its bounce effect if need to be. Summon Sorceress. I know you European players are getting this card soon, so I'm not going to go over the combos with it and without. I'm just going to show you a couple of test hands, which are going to be awesome. Nightmare Cerberus and Nightmare Phoenix. Not real explanations of those. You actually need them to link into your boards. I do play Underclock Taker because it's another monster. A lot of times I needed to make another Link monster with an arrow pointing to something just to continue on with my combos. Raprodicus, part of the FTK, it makes your Link Spider level 1, and then Nightmare Mermaid to summon Ibli. Lastly is Galaxy Tomahawk. It's part of the FTK. You can run 2 Tomahawks if you want to. Again, this isn't a full extra deck. And 1 Power Tool Dragon. It's the level 7 that you make with Destrudo, and it gets you a free equipped spell card from your deck to your hand. I did have like a super meticulous combo with this card, but it's not necessary. All you needed to do is be a level 7 monster to make the Tomahawk. If you can't resolve its effect, it's fine. But that is it with the main board and the extra. Like, I'm gonna show you guys how consistent this FTK is because it's ridiculously dumb. You're gonna FTK somehow, some way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm gonna show you a couple of test hands. Just like how ridiculous this deck can be, there's a lot of times, to be honest, I don't know any of the combo structures. I just look at the hand and I'm like, I can OTK with this. And then I proceed to OTK with this. I didn't necessarily like do any research on it per se. TJ is like the danger master when it comes to, you know, everybody in our group. He could probably tell you how to do it a little better. I can just look at hands and be like, yeah, I can FTK with this. Starting off, Danger Jackalope, Brow, Grapha, Living Fossil, and Snow. I think I can FTK with this. I'm like, I'm pretty confident. So I would set the Living Fossil face down and activate Danger Jackalope. This would be 2. So Brow to go to the graveyard. That's actually not good. Special summon the Jackalope. Jackalope to draw 1. Brow to draw 1. Oh, sweet. And we drew Nessie and Soul Charge. So we're in a pretty decent position, I would think. I have Living Fossil face down. I'm going to set this card face down. Activate my Nessie's effect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to hit the Nessie. And Nessie's effect is going to search for me, actually. Let's get the Tsushinoko. So all I have to do is not hit 6, and we'll be fine. We'll be able to draw a card. Hitting the Snow would be pretty decent. Hitting Grapha is still good. Doesn't really matter. Hitting any of those would be best. So Sunoko in hand. Hitting 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna hit the Snow. Special summon the Sunoko. Snow's effect is gonna give me a search. With Snow, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and search another Snow. I don't really need to search anything else. And I bet you guys. Oh, I forgot to draw. And oh, whoa! I haven't even normal summoned. This is GG. Shake my hand, sir. Shake my hand. You just lost. You just like LeBron James' hairline against the Mavericks, bro. You lost. So the next thing I would do is flip up my Living Fossil face down. I'm not even gonna use Soul Charge. That's how confident I am with this FTK right now. 2 special summon Snow to my side of the field. All 3 of these monsters have different types. They're the same attribute. Use all 3 of them for a Linkable summon. And to our Curious George, Snow actually gets banished, but that probably sets up for another play for us. Snow gets banished, Curious Effect activates. With Curious, I am going to send from my deck to the graveyard the Strudel Noodle. Do I even need to send the Strudel Noodle? I guess actually, doesn't matter. I can send Cannon Soldier, I can send the Strudo. We're in all state right now. I think I need to find a way to get another level 7 monster Oh wait, I have Soul Charge face down. That is a good card to have when you need them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in there. We in there, boys. So, Curious now activates again to send the top 3 cards. Which, if we had a beginning of the end, let's take a quick look at our graveyard. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, we have 7 dark monsters in the graveyard, and we're not even done popping off. I'm gonna normal summon the Armageddon Knight. Yeah, we're gonna need to send the Canyon Soldier manually in this particular one because we already went straight to the Curious and we drew the Soul Charge, so we ain't gotta do no extra honky. So yeah, let's activate that extender. Soul Charge, Scoop. I think I just need Danger Nessie, actually. I think. The Strudel Noodle. That'll put me down to 6,000 life points, but with 6,000 life points when you're actually winning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to use these 2 for a Synchro Summon into Power Jewel Dragon. And this is actually where I wanted to run another DDR, but you can't have it all. Use these 2 monsters for an Exceed Summon. Now, keep in mind, the only thing I need to do is recur the Cannon Soldier and make Firewall Dragon. That's like the only thing I need to do right now. Detaching both of these monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Using both of these monsters to make you. Now, Curious plus you get in there, boy. You're gonna make the Fire Bee. I'll whip your head, boy. You know that I will. I'll whip your head, boy. With the back of the steel. Y'all, I know y'all know that. Come on now. Don't be messing with me, guys. I'm trying to figure out if I actually need to, if I make the Link Spider or if I just go straight to the Ibly. Ibly will trigger, no, I need 2 monsters. I would like 2 monsters. I would like 2 monsters pointing the Firewall. So use you and you. For you, trigger both Firewall's effects. So add you. Well, I don't even need to add you. I only needed to use Firewall for 1, to be honest. It didn't matter. Whatever. I got a free card. Firewall to summon. Tribute. Do I already have Graph and Grave? Nope. That's fine. Summon. Tribute. Summon. Bounce. Summon. Tribute. Summon. Bounce. Summon. Tribute. Summon. Bounce. Summon. Tribute. Summon. Bounce. Summon. Yeah, we in there, boys. It's just, I mean, all we have to do is 16 times to win. That's pretty ridiculous. No summon sorceress. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are moving on to test hand number 2. I only got 4 minutes. And it'd be crazy if I actually had 4 minutes, but my wife actually didn't like the song that I made, so if you guys could make it into a remix, I'm gonna say it again so you guys actually have an opportunity. Bounce, summon, tribute, summon, bounce, summon, tribute, summon, bounce, summon, tribute, summon. Make that to a remix. You guys would make me so happy. But going into test hand number 2, come on, I'm doing a Birdman hand rub. Beginning of the end, okay. Danger Bigfoot, Danger Jackie Boy, Armageddon Knight, and another Danger Bigfoot. Now, I do hate drawing multiple Danger monsters, but I think we'll be in a pretty decent situation as long as we start to draw into those Darkworld monsters a little later into our combo sequence. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by setting the beginning of the end. That's a card I don't want to discard. And I'm going to start off by normal summoning the Armageddon Knight. So Armageddon Knight's going to go ahead and use its ability to send from our deck to the graveyard the Strudel Noodle. I'm sorry, I'm getting really too hyped for this deck. And next, I am going to risk it all for the biscuit all. I need a 2 or 3 in this dice roll. So let's play a little bit of game. If you guys get that 2 or 3, let's see if I'm a lucky man. Then we go ahead. You guys got to subscribe and notify if you haven't already. I get 2 chances to hit the Danger Jackalope with Danger Bigfoot effect. So we're going to use Danger Bigfoot's effect. We need a 2 or 3, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, we got the 6. So Bigfoot would just go to the graveyard. I'm not going to use this effect to destroy. Let's use Danger Bigfoot's effect. Again, we need a, this is going to be odds, this is going to be evens. We're going to need an even. Boy, y'all got to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell because we just too strong. I'm gonna go ahead and special summon the Danger Bigfoot, discarding the Danger Jackalope and drawing a card, then triggering our Danger Jackalope to special summon to our side of the field a level 7 Danger, not Nessie, a level 7 monster. That monster being Danger Dogman, wherever your face is. Where are you, dog boy? And that's gonna get me in a pretty decent situation. Now, we did draw the Nightmare Corruptor Ibly, and that is probably the worst. I think Drake said it best, worse. And I think we're not going to be in the greatest position, but we do have Danger Bigfoot Guy, as well as a... Sorry about that, guys. I know y'all didn't notice when my camera died. We're going to use the Destrudel Noodles effect, paying half our life points to special summon itself to a side of the field, then use both of these monsters for a synchro summon to special summon to our side of the field Power Tool Dragon. Now, Power Tool Dragon is going to go ahead and use his ability to select Living Fossil, and of course that nifty thrifty DDR and add it to our hand. So all three of these cards are going to be pretty cool extenders. I think all of them are going to get us something. Let's go ahead and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a 6. Sweet. We get the DDR to our hands. Don't judge me on my die roll, all right? And now we're in a pretty good position. I'm going to use Danger Dogman and the... What is this? That's the Destrudo. I'm going to use the Danger Dogman and the Power Tool Dragon for an Exceed summon to our Galaxy Tomahawk, detaching 2 materials to special summon 5 tokens to our side of the field. We're still in a relatively good position. Again, I don't like the Ibly in hand, but we're going to need to hurry up and draw some Darkworld monsters. Going to use the Tomahawk and the token for a Linkuru summon into our Reprodicus, and then another token for that Link Spider, turn you into a dinosaur, then link you guys off for that summon Sorceress. Sorceress target a machine monster to special summon to our side of the field. Yes, that's right, that Cannon Soldier. So now our opponent's looking at us crazy like, Cannon Soldier has no effect, and I'm like, I know, I don't care right now, you're gonna get scraped. We're gonna use the Cannon Soldier and the token into our Nightmare Cerberus, and then our Summon Sorceress, and our next token into our Firewall Dragon. Now, here is the big problem. Right now, we need a way to get those dark monsters or the certain cards into our hand. We would probably have to loop Armageddon Knight a couple of times, which isn't necessarily a problem. This beginning of the end is starting to look better and better. And to be honest with you guys, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. The Bigfoot would put us to 7. I think that we're going to be in a pretty good position if we link away the Bigfoot and the token into our Nightmare Phoenix, and then use Firewall. Nope, we're not going to use Firewalls. We could use Firewall Summon Effect and then Chain to get the Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight will... Nope, that doesn't seem good enough. I think we got to risk it. Oh man, I'm already... Oh my god, I'm looking at the top 3 cards. It's like... Oh, Soul Charge, it's not going to get us everything we need, but it's going to be pretty damn close. We're going to banish those 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To draw 3 cards. And I drew the Soul Charge, so... and the Dark Grepher. That's really important that I drew the Dark Grepher. I had to look at it, guys. I had to, because I have to put those Danger monsters, or I have to get Darkworld monsters to our graveyard. Now, it would have been cool if we would have drew a Darkworld monster. That would have been awesome. But that's not the case. So getting a Darkworld, 2 dark monsters in our graveyard is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Not too much of a challenge. Actually, let's, instead of banishing the Danger Bigfoot, let's banish the Armageddon Knight. That might be a little more saucier. Now we can use the DDR, discarding you, summoning the Arma to send to our graveyard. Where are you sending? What are you sending? You can send the Darkworld Grapha. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we have not used... let's not send Darkworld Grapha. Let's send Brow. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't used Firewall's effect to bounce. So, I'm going to... Oh, this is hard. Use these 2 monsters for a Link Summon. I think I'm going to make the Nightmare Phoenix. Chain Link 1, Firewall, Chain Link 2, Firewall, Chain Link 3, Unicorn. Actually, do I even need that? Do I need to use Unicorn? Because I can add the Cannon Soldier. No, I can just add these 2 and summon, which will be the Armageddon Knight. Nope. Cannon Soldier. All right, so no effective Unicorn. And then Unicorn. Oh, wait. Hold on. I needed that Darkworld monster in my hand. So yes, we're gonna have to use Unicorn. No, we drew the Soul Charge. So it doesn't even matter. So no, we drew the Soul Charge, so it doesn't matter. So Cannon Soldier to burn. Summon the Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight to send to our graveyard the Grapha. You do that thing, Cannon Boy. You burn your opponent again. Wait, why did I do that? Yeah. You burn your opponent again. Sure, we can summon the Grapha. It does not matter. Soul Charge for that one, which is going to be Brow. And guess what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Soul Charge is really like... we drew the Living Fossil, so it would have been the exact same thing. We could have Living Fossil the Brow and then bounce the Brow back into our hands. We're going to do the exact same thing that you guys see. So we're going to bounce, summon, tribute, summon, bounce, summon, tribute, summon, bounce, summon, tribute, summon, bounce, summon, tribute, summon. And that's going to be GG, no read. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Danger Darkworld FTK because it is a very, very fun deck to play. Please like, comment, subscribe. But most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am. Bounce, summon, tribute, summon.